for something to push you out of your comfort zone on Tuesday nights, then you won't want to miss this segment. Lakeland Salsa Swing was established in March of last year by Finley Walker and his wife Carmen, with the mission of bringing members of the Polk County community together through the art of dance. Through a partnership with the City of Lakeland's Parks and Rec Department, students are able to learn about a variety of Latin dance styles every Tuesday night at the Lake Mirror Auditorium. Let's take a look.
My name is Finley Walker. My wife and I run Lakeland Salsa Swing, and it's basically a low-key social dance community for those in the Central Florida and specifically Lakeland, Polk County area. My wife and I, we moved to Lakeland about 4, going on 5 years ago, and we've had a passion for dance. I used to teach in Virginia, and that's where we met. We moved to Lakeland and we looked for places to go dancing, and we just kind of had a hard time finding a good spot. We didn't love driving to Orlando or Tampa, and although there are some places you can take classes in Lakeland, there's Just Dance in downtown, Kelly Rec Center, you can take some classes. They do a dance thing at Jade Fox and at Mason's Life. But none of those really fit the atmosphere that we were looking for. And so we just thought, well, why don't we try to start something? And so I reached out to some different people, and the City of Lakeland has been amazing. They've graciously allowed us to use some of their spaces to teach our Tuesday night classes, and it's kind of been a partnership with them. Oh, my introduction to salsa was my Spanish teacher in high school. She taught us the few basic steps, and then my senior prom, it was a swing dancing theme. So those are some things that kind of gave me a taste for social dancing and ballroom style dancing. When I got to college, I got connected with a group that would go dancing every weekend, and it just kind of grew from there. I loved it. I loved the socializing, connecting with other people. It's a fun thing, and when I was younger, I had pretty low self-esteem, and I was kind of insecure, and dancing was a big thing for me in my life to kind of help give me more confidence, help boost my self-esteem and how I talk to other people, and just kind of how I approach life. You know, dance is a great metaphor for life, and how, you know, you make a mistake, you stumble, but just continuing on through the dance. So we teach a very, what I would consider a modern social style of salsa. It's the kind of style that you might see at a party or a club. It's really a mixture of things, just like the food. Its origins come from a lot of different places, and it's all mixed in together. And so salsa really isn't just one thing, but what we try to do is we try to take some basic steps that have become very traditional to the music of salsa, and incorporate that into simple choreography for people to learn. And each week we cover a few different steps, maybe 3 or 4 steps and turns, and then from there it's about the dancer over time learning and putting all of that together. So from the foundational step, learning how to move to the music, and then adding in a turn and different types of choreography from there. When I was in college, I had a roommate and one of my best friends, and every week I would ask him to go dancing. And every week he said, "No way. I don't dance, I've never danced, I'm not interested." But I kept bugging him. Just everybody's like, "Man, you would love it, it's so much fun, you should come dancing, you can meet some people." And after several months of that, like a whole semester, I egged him on, and he finally relented, and he's like, "Okay, I'll go." He tried it out one time and he was hooked. He loved it so much, he came every week with me. So much so that today he teaches in LA at a professional dance studio and competes professionally. So you know, try it. You never know, you might find a new passion, a new love. One of the nice things about salsa dancing is that if you come and you're learning, everyone is learning, everyone's kind of on the same page, and everyone else is so focused on themselves that they're not really worried about you. So if you think other people are looking at you and they're like criticizing you because you're not doing something right, that's not happening, because everyone's focused on themselves. So no one else is judging how you're doing, and you don't need to judge yourself. So allow yourself to get past the awkwardness and try it, give it a genuine try. It's easy to get frustrated, especially people that excel in other areas if they're not getting it right away. But it can take time, especially if it's a new type of music you're not used to. It takes time to hear the rhythms and the beats and to learn how to move to it. And so you have to be patient with yourself. And I'll tell students, like at the end of the day, like there's no life exam on how well you do with the dance class. You're not getting tested or graded on it, and it's not like it predicts your future success when it comes to your business or your marriage. So the stakes are pretty low when it comes to learning to dance. And so hopefully that's freeing for people, that they can just have fun, because that's really what it's about. It's about having fun and connecting with other people, and maybe learning something more about yourself. A lot of people, again, me, when I was younger, like feel very uncomfortable in their bodies. It's almost as like my body is foreign to me in a way. And so dancing, the intentionality of just kind of forcing yourself to think about how you move your body and to move your body with intention and purpose with music, it really does something in the mind and in the soul, to help you connect with yourself, just to kind of understand your own body better and your own movements, your own strengths and skills, and what you're capable of. And I think through that comes more of an if you allow it, a higher appreciation for yourself, a higher love for yourself. Dance is something that's for everyone. I think it's a very human thing, just like music and literature and art. Dance is a form of art. It's an expression of the human spirit, and to communicate in a way that words cannot always communicate. And so in that sense, I think it is for everyone. So with any artistic endeavor, I think it's a precious thing to preserve for our communities, for our culture, for our children, to preserve art, to pass down the traditions of music and dance and these different things, these different human expressions, things to communicate, emotionally and spiritually. That just seems invaluable. I don't know how to even begin to put a price on that. And so to continue that, to continue to value the arts and the expressions seems super important. We have people that come almost every week. We have this one guy, he's from Peru, lives in Sebring, drives up here almost every week. But we also have brand new people every week. Since we started in March, there's not been 1 week where we haven't had new people. So it's been an amazing experience. We've met lots of wonderful people, and we love Lakeland. Lakeland is very community friendly, it's very family friendly, and Lakelanders are active. It's an amazing thing when you live in a community where people will come out on a Tuesday night of all times and try something new, and they'll go salsa dancing. But that's the kind of place that Lakeland is.
Lakeland Salsa and Swing holds class every Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. in the Lake Mirror Auditorium in Lakeland. For more information, visit their website at lakelandsalsa.com and follow them on Facebook by searching for Lakeland Salsa and Swing.